Marc,
What's up, man?
hey, what are you listening to?
Oh, you gotta check it out. This is new, right?
Yo, that's praise and worship music. But why are you dancing? We're here at the game room.
Like dancing? Dude, David danced all the time.
Dave from high school.
Oh, old school David. Like, old school David.
I don't know.
What? You don't know? Do you want to know? Like, for real?
Sure.
All right. So this guy named David, right? Yeah, he had like 17 brothers, or like 6 or 7. I don't know. He had a lot of brothers, right?
Why are you talking like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
Anyways, so he was taking care of the sheep, right? And one time, this lion came up, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna eat your sheep. And he was like, rah! He was like, what's up, homie? And he killed the lion just because he was gonna eat a sheep. Crazy, right? And so anyways, so later on, after that, like a bear came out, and the bear was like, rah! He said, I heard you killed my homie, the lion. And David was like, yeah, so what? And he said, well, I'm gonna kill you. And David said, no, you're not. Then he killed the bear like that. And so anyway, after that, like his brothers were out to war, right? They're like, they got hungry, like they could, and you're trying to fight people, you know? So they're like, yo, we should call our little brother David to go bring us some food, right? So David came up and he showed up with the comida, right? And they're like, yo, man, check out this big dude. His name's Goliath, and he's bad, and we don't know what to do. And David said, you know what? That guy over there, Goliath, he ain't that bad. And they're like, what are you talking about? He's huge. And David's like, I got this. And they said, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, because I got this. It's a slingshot. And they're like, what are you going to do with that? And he said, all right, man. And so he called out the Goliath, man, right? And the big old dude was like walking towards him. And the big old dude was like, rah! And he's like, oh, yeah. Hit him right in the head, man. The Goliath fell to the ground, and then he got his own sword from the Goliath's, like, you know, the thing that has a sword in there. Like, I don't forget what it's called, right? So, but he pulled it out, and he chopped his head off, man.
Hold on. What does this have to do with you dancing?
Hold on. So, anyway, so after he called up the Goliath's head, man, they were like, man, David's bad. He's like this little dude, but he's got, like, slingshots and stuff, and he's, like, super cool, like super awesome cool, right? And they're like, let's have him king. So David became king, man. He became king of all of Israel, right? So he like ruled all these people, right? And he had this like fine wife, right? Like super awesome fine. And she was like, hey, what's going on, David? He's like, yo, check it out. I'm dancing, right? And he was like dancing. He probably did the sea walk like this, you know? I don't know, but he's cool, right? So he probably did the sea walk. So anyway, so she's like, hey, why are you dancing? He's like, hey, chill, woman. Like, I'm dancing because I love it, and I love God, and I'm praising God, and I don't care what people say, you know? And she's like, well, you're king. You're not supposed to be acting like that. He said, I'm just dancing. I'm dancing to go to the Lord Jesus. And he didn't care. He was super awesome. He was king. He was warrior. He killed an awesome bear. I mean, he killed that bear. He killed that lion. He killed that dude Goliath. And he still danced.
Why couldn't you have just told me this from the beginning?
You're right, huh?